Welcome to Pinball Pursuit. I'm Mrs. J.
And I'm Dr. C. Today we're tackling Stern Pinball's irreverent masterpiece, Deadpool, released in August 2018. This game was designed by the legendary George Gomez, current Chief Creative Officer at Stern Pinball, and one of the most prolific pinball creators in the business. George is no stranger to iconic machines. His resume includes Monster Bash from the 90s, The Lord of the Rings, and Batman 66. Designing Deadpool was especially memorable, bringing Marvel's famously chatty, fourth wall breaking anti-hero to pinball, and it for sure delivers with that unique Gomez flavor, fast-paced, witty, and fun.
The code was developed by the team of Mike Kaisavat, Tanio Kleiss, Tim Sexton, and Wei-Sun Chen. The sound was by Jerry Thompson and Bob Baffy. The callouts are by Tim Katzrow, and the voice of Deadpool was performed by the Nolan North.
I'm kind of a nerd about voice actors, and Nolan North is incredible, guys. So many cool voices he has done, including Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series, Ghost from Destiny, David from The Last of Us. He did Raphael from the Ninja Turtles. He did Superboy.
All right. Enough nerding out over there, Dr. C. Let's get to the tutorial. First, let's walk through the playfield and its main features. How does that sound?
That sounds good. Let's do it.
First up are the top BAM lanes. There are 4 lanes up here that will light whenever a ball goes through them. These are called rollover targets. Lighting all 4 will multiply your end of ball bonus by 2x, and that amount goes up by 1x every time you light all 4 lanes. You can move which lanes are lit by pressing the flipper buttons. You can choose one of these 4 for a skill shot by using flippers before plunging the ball. The out lane and in lane rollovers work in pretty much the same way. You can see the word boom spelled out. Roll over one of these lanes and that letter will be lit. And just like the top lanes, you can move which letter is lit by hitting the flipper buttons. Completing boom will light the action button in the middle of the lockdown bar, and a small bomb can be seen on the LCD screen. Pressing the boom button will spot or complete the highest value shot on the playfield, except for the scoop shot. If you manage to collect 4 booms, then you'll get a super boom, which completes every lit shot on the playfield. If you have a super boom, you can no longer collect more booms, so plan accordingly. Above the in lanes and out lanes are the dead targets on the left and pool targets on the right. These targets are important for the Juggernaut fight, which we'll talk more about later. There are also rewards for completing these. Completing dead will light a battle at the scoop if it isn't already lit. Lighting all the pool lights activates the Katana lock if it isn't already lit. Finish both sides to spell out Deadpool and you'll receive a mystery award at the scoop. And if you complete Deadpool 3 times, you'll light the regeneration ball save at the left out lane.
The left orbit shot is just above the dead targets. This is the Dazzler team-up shot and has the disco spinner, which you must spin 60 times to qualify for Disco Multiball. This shot also starts Disco Multiball and is the super jackpot for that mode. On the other side is the right orbit shot. This is the Domino team-up shot and is how you advance the Chimichanga truck, which allows you to start collecting chimichangas that allow Deadpool to travel through time and fight either a T-Rex or a Megalodon.
You said who and what now?
Yes, that is a real sentence that I just said. The left ramp is next to the left orbit. This shot qualifies the Katanarama mini mode and is an important shot during the Mystique and Sauron battles. Nestled underneath the left ramp is the U-turn shot, which is the Colossus team-up shot. Hitting the U-turn twice enables the Colossal Jackpot shot, which will increase for every switch you hit while it is lit. Hit the U-turn again to collect that jackpot. Next is the most important shot of the game, the scoop. The scoop is so important for many things. This shot starts and finishes battles. It starts and finishes quests, it collects your weapons and your mysteries, and it's how you start Mechsuit Multiball. The center spinner is just to the right of the scoop. This is the Wolverine team-up shot and starts the Berserker scoring mode. Next to the center spinner is the SNIKT target. Hitting this target just right will send the ball up the Katana ramp and into the Katana, and doing so will give you a Playfield multiplier that starts at 2x and can be increased each time the SNIKT shot is made. It also makes a really cool sound effect when this happens, which we both kind of love.
Next, let's talk about the Lil Deadpool area. In front of Lil Deadpool, there are 3 oof drop targets. Knocking these down will expose Lil Deadpool target inside. Drop the oof targets and hit the Lil Deadpool target twice to start Lil Deadpool Multiball, a fun 2-ball multiball. Completing a mode or a quest will enable the Lil Deadpool target again. This time, drop the oof targets and hit the target 3 times to start Lil Deadpool Frenzy, which awards 100,000 points for each thing you hit for 60 seconds. Complete another battle or quest, and you can drop the oof targets and hit the target 4 times to start Lil Deadpool Bounce, where a single dead, oof, or pool target will flash, and hitting it scores millions. Completing more battles will allow you to play each of these modes again in the same order. Just to the right of the Lil Deadpool area is the Katana shot. This is one of the craziest and frankly coolest shots in pinball. Hitting it will send the shot through the middle of the playfield, up a ramp, and into a wire form that beats the ball over the playfield and into the Katana. The Katana is a ball lock that will start Ninja Multiball after locking 3 balls.
Now let's get into the core of Deadpool, the battles. The scoop will be lit at the start of each ball. Hitting it will give you the option to battle either Juggernaut, Mystique, or Sabertooth. Each battle is timed, and the longer you take, the more Deadpool's life bar will go down.
Juggernaut is probably the hardest battle. You'll need to hit the dead and pool targets to weaken Juggernaut, and then any lit shot to damage him. Mystique requires you to hit the center spinner, and then the 2 ramp shots. After that, all 3 of these shots will be lit. When Mystique transforms into one of your allies, you can hit their corresponding shot to deal some significant damage. Sabertooth is probably the easiest battle. He's damaged by shooting the center spinner, the 2 orbits, the BAM lanes, and the pop bumpers.
Get the boss's health down to 0 by making shots, and the scoop will light for a hurry-up final shot. If you fail to beat the boss, don't worry, your progress will be saved. Regardless of winning or losing, you can battle again by spelling dead to light the scoop again.
There are 4 allies that you can recruit to help you in these battles. Hit an ally's shot twice to have them available to help you on your first battle, and then 1 extra time for every battle afterwards. You'll know that an ally is available if the blue team-up target is lit. To recruit the ally during battle, you simply have to hit their shot during the fight.
Dazzler is recruited at the left orbit and increases the time you have to battle. Wolverine increases the damage you do per shot and is teamed up at the center spinner. Colossus is gathered at the U-turn under the left ramp and doubles your scoring. And finally, Domino increases scoring from boss-specific targets and can be recruited at the right orbit.
If you defeat all 3 bosses, the scoop will light again so you can battle Sauron. This is a 3-ball multi-ball that will light shots green that score jackpots. After you either defeat Sauron or he escapes, then you can battle each of these bosses again, but this time with Sauron helping them. When he shows up, you'll need to hit each of the ramps to continue the battle. Defeating all of them again will take you into the mini-wizard mode Clone Multiball.
Next, let's talk about the quests. There are 2 quests that Deadpool can go on, fighting either a T-Rex or fighting a Megalodon. You qualify for a quest by advancing the chimichanga truck by hitting the right orbit. This will light several shots orange, and hitting one will collect a chimichanga that scores you bonus points at the end of each ball. Once you hit 3 chimichanga shots, then the quest will be lit at the scoop.
The Megalodon is the harder of the 2 quests. All the shots will light a bluish-green color, and then 1 shot will be lit red. This red shot will move around the playfield. Hitting a blue-green shot will stop the red shot from moving to that location. Hitting a red shot damages the Megalodon, and it takes 5 red shots to defeat it.
The T-Rex quest is significantly easier than the Megalodon one. In this mode, all the shots will be lit green. Hitting one of them will drop the oof stand-ups, and hitting the exposed Lil Deadpool target will score points. This is a hurry up, so every second the value of the shot will go down until eventually the oof targets will just go straight back up. Hitting more green shots before hitting the Lil Deadpool target increases the value of the hurry up shot. It takes 5 of these shots to defeat the T-Rex and light the scoop for your final shot.
Completing both of these quests and doing the Sauron multi-ball battle will light the Megalocrackalodonus.
I think it's Megacrackalodonus.
Megacrackalodonus Rex battle at the scoop, one of the mini wizard modes of the game.
This mode has Mr. Sinister combining the DNA of the teeth from both the T-Rex and the Megalodon to create an ultimate monster that fights Deadpool. This mode combines aspects of each of the quests with blue shots you'll have to hit in order to expose the Lil Deadpool target. It's wild and quite the funny mini wizard mode.
Yeah, very interesting. But before we get into the multi-balls, there are 2 modes we want to go over first. First up, Berserker Rage. Hitting the Wolverine center spinner enough times will flash the insert yellow. Hitting that shot starts a 45-second Berserker Rage, where every spin gives a large award and the bumpers increase the value of the spins. Hitting the boom button will also collect a large reward for every spin you made.
Next is Katanarama time. This starts once you fill in the red inserts in front of the left and right ramp shots. Once you do, several shots will flash red for 30 seconds. Hitting one collects 1 million points and increases the next shot by 250,000. Get this going during a multi-ball and you can score some serious points.
Finally, it's time for the multi-balls. We already covered how to start Lil Deadpool Multiball, but the one detail we didn't get into is getting jackpots. First, you'll need to hit the Lil Deadpool target enough times to then light other shots red for jackpots. It's honestly not worth a ton of points, but it's more useful when combined with a battle or a quest.
Ninja Multiball starts once you lock 3 balls in the Katana. This multiball will light shots a purple color, which will collect a jackpot. The value of this jackpot is determined by how many ninjas you have managed to ghost before the multiball starts. You ghost ninjas by hitting the flashing purple shots when you aren't in a mode. You can also ghost 10 ninjas by hitting the Ninja Apocalypse combo, which is the right orbit followed by the right Katana ramp shot. These ninjas add to your end of ball bonus as well, so prioritize them when you can. The super jackpot is collected by hitting the Katana right ramp shot when it is lit. You can score big in this mode, since the super jackpot is the sum of all the other jackpots collected. Keep this going and you can score big, and do it during a battle or quest and it will really help you finish them.
Next is one of the silliest, but one of the most fun multi-balls of the game, Disco Multiball. This multi-ball has you teaming up with Dazzler to fight vampires at a disco roller skating party. To qualify this multi-ball, you'll need to hit the spinner at the left orbit while you are not in a mode. Once you spin it enough, the insert behind the spinner will be lit bright purple. Hitting the orbit shot again starts this multi-ball. This cannot be done during a mode though.
Next is my favorite multi-ball, Mechsuit Multiball. This is a 5-ball multi-ball that starts after you collect 45 weapons. Weapons are generated by hitting combos. Once you hit nearly any shot, you'll see a round insert with an X in it, light. Hitting one of these generates a weapon. These will accumulate over time, and anything you generate is kept even if you drain. You can collect these weapons you've generated by hitting the scoop. Each weapon collected adds to your end of ball bonus, and collect enough and you'll earn an extra ball. Collect 100 and you'll have a permanent 1x score multiplier. If you collect 45, you qualify Mechsuit Multiball. Hit the scoop and then this multiball will start, and every shot is a jackpot, and you collect a super jackpot at the scoop when it's lit. Just like Disco Multiball, however, you cannot start this multiball if you are in a mode.
Whew. Well, that's your deep dive into Deadpool Pinball. This game blends absurd humor with smart rules and rewarding chaos.
We absolutely love this machine. If you picked up a new tip during this tutorial, please hit that like and subscribe for even more Pinball Pursuit fun. Until next time,
keep flipping.
Life is all grand when Mistress Death holds
Nice, babe.